Hey guys, going to be doing a breakdown of the Evolve Stage 2 update, which is currently at 2.01. These updates are being implemented on Friday the 15th of July according to the post from Turtle Rock Studios. The link for this can be found in the description. Please go look at it at your own discretion. The main features of these updates are the rolling back of 2.01 to 2.001 according to the post by the developer. The reason for this is that they've noticed some issues with the textures and shading in the game, which has caused issues. For this reason, they will be using these temporarily as they fix said bugs. The voices of the founders have been heard, apparently. 27,000 silver keys are being shoveled out to founders after a flood of complaints across social media platforms at developers in the hopes of appeasing angry founders after the release of the Evolve Stage 2. The experience needed to level up after level 15 has been increased. This is due to developers feeling that people are leveling up far too quickly by the developers' standards. A small UI change has been made so that players can now unlock characters from the profile grid. The content update for this patch are as follow. New hunter skins and weapon skins will be available for purchase, along with the introduction of a jetpack perk for the mobility junkies. Lastly, for the content, the Gorgon is getting a new skin that will be available tomorrow for purchase. Now into the thick of it, and the main reason anyone's probably here. Balance changes have been both placed on the hunters and the monsters in this patch. The amount of energy required for evolution from stage 1 to stage 2 has been increased to 24 from 22. This affects all monsters. The amount of energy required to evolve from stage 2 to stage 3 is now 28 from 25. For anyone who is unaware, energy is the term used to describe the blue meter which builds upon feeding on prey as the monster. Once the circle is filled, the monster is able to evolve. The amount of energy which can be required from a prey depends on the size of the prey. A small prey usually is 1, medium 2, large 3, and supersize is 4. The Wraith has received health buffs upon reaching stage 2 and stage 3 evolution. Now, once the Wraith has reached stage 2, its health has been increased to 10,000 from 9,500, and upon reaching stage 3, the Wraith's health has been increased to 13,500 from 12,150. The Wraith's abilities have received a minor nerf. Decoy's cooldown has been increased by 2 seconds across the board. This also goes for Supernova, which is receiving a 1 second nerf across the board. Our friendly neighbourhood Gorgon has received a nerf to its health upon reaching stage 2 and stage 3. Previously, the Gorgon's health sat at 11,000 upon reaching stage 2 and 18,000 upon reaching stage 3. This is now standing at 10,450 at stage 2 and 16,200 at stage 3, which is a significant decrease. Health nerf is also being placed on the Elder Kraken. At stage 2, its health stood at 13,000, and at stage 3, 18,000. This is now being reduced to 12,350 at stage 2, and 16,200 at stage 3, which is also a significant decrease, much like the Gorgon. The Vanilla Kraken has received a small change in its ability Banshee Missiles. The homing speed has been buffed by 5 across the board. I can only assume this is 5 pixels or some other measurement which is implemented on the game. Bob the Bowling Ball, or the Behemoth rather, which has been unavailable since the release of Stage 2 of Evolve, is still currently unavailable and is still being rebalanced. The patch notes state that the Behemoth's health has been changed from 25,000 to 22,500. Based on the number, I assume that this is the health at Stage 3. No other health changes has been stated on the monster. That has been all the balance updates for the monsters, and now onto the hunters. For the medics, both Lazarus and Val have been changed in this patch. The Silent Sniper rifle has been nerfed from 34 to 25 damage on Lazarus, and the hit marker has been nerfed from 1.30 to 1.25. For Valerie, the armor-piercing round has been nerfed in regards to the hit marker, which has been changed from 1.65 to 1.45. For the support, Bucket and Tech Sergeant Hank have been affected by this patch. Bucket's mechanized recharge has had a cooldown increase of 10 seconds. It was previously set at 40 and has now been increased to 50. The shield boost has also had a 2.5 second increase. It previously stood at 22.5 seconds and has now been increased to 25 seconds. For Tech Sergeant Hank, Laser Cutter has had a few changes. The ammo capacity has been reduced by 25. It previously stood at 200 and is now currently sitting on 175. The tick rate, or rather the fire rate, has been increased from 0.3 to 0.5, and the damage of the weapon has been decreased from 19 to 14. The monster perk Hunger and Insatiable Hunger have been nerfed in this patch. There have been a few wildlife changes, as well as a list of bug fixes. If you'd like to learn more about these topics, please feel free to click the link which is in the description as previously stated. Thank you for staying tuned, and I hope you found this very helpful. If you enjoyed the video, please put a like on it, and if you're interested in seeing any more patch notes, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Please feel free to leave me a comment, let me know what was good and what was bad, so I can hopefully improve the quality of my videos. Once again, one last big thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely evening. So that was my first patch notes video. I'll definitely be doing more in the future as the patches come along. This rest of the video is now just going to be gameplay footage, so please feel free to enjoy, and if you just came for the patch notes, then I will catch you next video, maybe. Bye bye.
Just had this equipment laying around.
I know, right? Oh, I thought that was a rhetorical... No, this wasn't just sitting around.
Any chance they designed and fabricated this in the 24 hours since we first encountered the Wraith?
The conclusion you're trying to avoid jumping to is that Ebonstar developed this tech specifically to capture a Wraith, at least several months ago, and I can tell you, it's safe to jump to that conclusion.
They lied to us.
Yes, but only about something